Hey everybody, I'm Robert and I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. It's been a little while. As you know, I've been away in Italy and I was going to make a bunch of videos while I was there. I actually did two, and then I just started relaxing and was working in the mornings doing certain things, and then I just didn't make any more. And I even told Tom, I said, you know, I'm just going to take a little break. And it was really nice. We enjoyed it. And since it's been so long and I need to be, you know, relaxed and fresh, I went ahead and got my BBSE 88 table out. We've got the bottle of big, hey Bora, Shuf, Shuf, the big Shuf here. So we've got Bora, he's our French specialist. In fact, you might have seen actually Bora has been working here at Apex doing a lot of social media and photos and everything for us around. And he is from France. He started with us in July, I believe it was. And yeah, so he's my translator for Big Chouf. I would say Big Chouffé, but that's not it. But yeah, actually, I'm not going to say names because I don't unless I ask in advance. But one of our friends and followers here actually brought me this bottle and dropped it off at Apex, and I figured. We've got some family and friends over tonight, so we'd open up the bottle and give it a try. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. But let's get to business. I've been away a little while. A couple things have happened since I've been away. Shmi took my 620R, which you can't see, but I'm looking at it right here. Shmi took the 620R for a lap. He did a video with that. He really enjoyed it. He was able to see why I like it so much. You guys have asked tons of questions over the last 2 weeks on various videos. One of the biggest ones is a comparison between the 620R and the 600LT. What are the differences? And the other thing is the AMG GT Black Series. A lot of questions if I'm going to get that. And so that's probably going to be the next video out is AMG GT Black. Will I have one in the garage? And another thing that's happened while I've been away is Gordon Murray, was it the T50 was announced? And a lot of people told me I need to get it. And that's something else. I'm probably going to make a video specifically about that car because I don't think anyone needs to really debate it. It's badass. Not a cheap car, but it is absolutely badass. We'll go through it and I'll talk to you guys about it from my perspective, from a potential owner, somebody that would be interested in buying it, and what I would think about it, why I would or would not buy it. I'll give you guys a little hint. I'm not going to buy it. It's a very expensive car for my use. I'm going to take that car, I'm mostly going to use it in a collection somewhere. Use like these do. Believe me, I'd be the first one to say I would love to do it, but it's just not justifiable. Yeah, so there's a couple other things that we've got going on the channel that are coming up. We've had some jokes over time. You guys have asked so many questions about cars, and some of you have even said maybe you'd like to know things about my interests that are outside of cars, whether it be boats. Some of you guys know that I have a boat, or a couple different boats, and we have renovated them and built them, and some of you have asked me questions about boating. Some of you know that we have a bar that has some, I would say, craft type of cocktails and things like that. Maybe we're going to share some of that with you guys. And another joke is that I'm always doing on Instagram is grilling stuff, and maybe we'll do like the dad's grill version. So we talk a little bit about grilling maybe in the bonus stuff. Not that exciting for some of you, but I told you guys before that I'm not really interested in the number of followers that the channel has. I want to engage with you guys. I want to have fun with you guys. And that's really what it's about. So if we don't get one more follower, but you guys are having fun with me, I'm perfectly happy with that. So where are we at right now? I had something happen today that was pretty funny on Nürburgring Life. It's a Facebook group of mostly local people that slowly started developing into a pretty cool channel with a lot of really good information about the Nürburgring. It's a Facebook group, I think somewhere around 6,000 people in it now. And a guy came in and said, man, I blew up my clutch on the Nürburgring. I want a GoFundMe account. And he said, you know, for those of you who are like-minded and want to fund me, here's a link. Everyone, of course, tore him up because you don't come in a page where you have no history and ask for money because you blew up your clutch on the Nürburgring. Well, apparently he does, but you're not successful. So I made a sort of a parody post, and I said that I was doing some burnouts on the street and then did the Nürburgring, and I needed some money to get some tires for my Pista. And of course I had the Pista sitting here, and you could see the 620 and the M4 and the GT2 above it. I said, you know, without your guys' help, I'm not going to be able to get back on the road. And ironically enough, everybody had a good laugh about it. And I ended up getting 250 euro as donation. I set a 40,000 goal, so we're still not there yet. But because I think you guys know that the goal here is to have fun and share with the community, what I'm going to do is all the money that we get from this GoFundMe account, I'm going to give back to the community, the Nürburgring community. And in Nürburgring Life tonight, I made a post, and the link to Nürburgring Life is in the comment section below, or I should say in the description below. And you can go log into Nürburgring Life and then find my post. And when you find my post, you just make a comment, and I'm going to give away taxi laps. And what I'm going to do is, if we have 500 euro in donations, I'm going to give away 1,000 euro worth of taxi laps. If we have 20,000 worth of donations, I'm going to give away 40,000 worth of taxi laps. So whatever you guys donate, I'm going to double and then go ahead and give that away in taxi laps. So to do that, you need to click the link below, go into the Nürburgring Life Facebook page. You need to join the group and then find my post and comment on it. If you want to help out and say, hey, I'm going to make a donation, simply go to the other link, which is my GoFundMe link, and donate some money. I don't care if it's one euro, if it's 100 euro, whatever you want to do. This is simply going to go out and turn what was a joke into hopefully something that can make some people have a really cool experience at the Nürburgring when they come. So there's no limit to how many taxi laps I'll give away. Whatever the donations come to, we'll set it. I really don't expect to get a ton more donations. I think we're at 270 euro as we speak right now. I don't expect to get a ton more, but this is something I've actually always wanted to do. So many people have said, Robert, you should start a Patreon account. You should start a GoFundMe for your YouTube so you can get money. And this isn't something I'm doing for money, but it might actually be interesting to have a sort of program where you guys can donate and I can turn around and use those donations to give people who may not be able to experience the Nürburgring, who may not be able to fly to the Nürburgring and experience. A lot of you don't know, but a couple years ago, or I'd say last season, we actually got 2 people, one from Russia and one from South Africa. We bought them plane tickets, we got their visas, we got everything. We brought them into the Apex Hotel for about 8 to 10 days, rental cars, taxi laps, the whole bit, and it was all on our, I say, marketing budget as something to share the Nürburgring with people. And those are the kinds of things that I really enjoy doing. On Sunday, I came back from Italy. My wife doesn't know this yet. She knew I was tired, but she didn't know how tired. We drove in all the way. I got to bed at 5:30 in the morning, and I woke up at 8 o'clock, and I did 20 laps, doing the taxi. But I loved every single one of those laps. I was sharing laps with all different kinds of people. We had one guy that had a 600 LT that was learning his car. I was able to take him out in the 620 and talk to him about the differences between the cars and show him some things about driving the McLaren. We had a girl with us who, she bought a taxi lap for her father for Christmas last year. She saw how cool the car was and she wanted to join in, and she'd actually been in the 720 2 years ago. We had people that came, and they're students from China, and they've lived in Germany for 7 or 8 years. They're just absolute McLaren fans, and they came and did taxi laps in the 620, and they were just completely in awe of the car and the fact that they were in one, because they're such hardcore McLaren fans but never really have had any exposure to them. So for me, you guys look at it and say, oh, you're living the dream, you've got this car, that car, you're at the Nürburgring. And I would say actually the most fun that I have is sharing the Nürburgring with you guys, and that's why I'm enjoying this channel. But be sure, go fund me, get some money for these guys. Subscribe, like, share. It's just, that's a joke, guys. But definitely check it out. Go to the Nürburgring Life page. See if you can log in. You have to get approval to get in the page. Go comment. And I think since you guys are all here because you enjoy the Nürburgring, you'll actually really like the page. It's a lot of fun. A lot of good information about the Nürburgring is in there. Go comment on the page. And if you want to donate, you're obviously more than welcome to. It doesn't benefit me in any way, because the taxi laps that we're doing, if I'm matching it 1-to-1, we're definitely at a loss at that point. But I just want to share the fun with everybody. So comment below any ideas you have for some videos. We're going to get back to it. I definitely had enough of a break. I missed talking to you guys. I missed interacting with you guys. So definitely any questions you have. GT Black Series coming up, the new Gordon Murray car, the F1, I guess you would say, Nachfolger. What's that, Tom? What's a replacement? Next generation. Really excited about that. Really excited to share it with you guys. Have some fun. Keep real. Take it easy, and we'll catch you later. Keep it real, Tom Stamp.
Will do. Try to.